smell of mildew hit me like a fist as I stepped into the basement. Dad hadn't been down here in years. Mom said it was time to clean it out finally. I grabbed a flashlight and pushed through cobwebs thick enough to choke a spider, the silence broken only by the dripping faucet. In the corner, under a tarp, lay a familiar lump, my childhood blanket. The one with the faded dinosaurs and the worn patch where I used to suck my thumb. I pulled it free, a wave of nostalgia washing over me. Then I saw it. 3 long, deep gashes, like someone had dragged a claw across the fabric. My heart hammered against my ribs. We didn't have any pets with claws, not anymore. A floorboard creaked behind me. I whirled around, the flashlight beam catching a pair of eyes glowing in the darkness. My scream died in my throat as a monstrous, skeletal hand reached out from the shadows, its fingers like twisted twigs. I stumbled back, tripping over a fallen shelf, the blanket falling to the floor. The creature lunged, its claws inches from my face. Suddenly a crash from upstairs. Dad! He must have heard me scream. The creature hesitated, then vanished into the shadows with a bone-chilling screech. I scrambled for the stairs, adrenaline pumping, and burst into the kitchen. Dad stood there, bewildered, his face pale. "What happened?" he gasped. I choked out the story, tears streaming down my face. He didn't believe me at first, but when I showed him the blanket, his eyes widened. He grabbed a crowbar and ran back to the basement. I waited, every floorboard creak of fresh terror until he finally returned, his face grim. Dad and I ventured back into the basement, armed with flashlights and crowbars. The air grew colder, thicker, as we dug into the dirt under the floorboards. The scratching grew louder, closer, until something brushed against my leg. I screamed, shining the light to reveal a tunnel. Dad froze, his eyes wide with horror. We stumbled back, the creature's roar echoing through the tunnel. We slammed the floorboard shut, nails hammering against wood, but the scratching didn't stop. It grew louder, faster, until the wood splintered, and something, long and black and writhing, burst through. We ran, screaming, but the creature was too fast. It caught Dad first, dragging him back into the darkness with a sickening crunch. I made it to the stairs, slamming the door shut, and barricaded myself in the kitchen.